So it's okay to talk, though. I have a black screen with your.
Okay. So we're not broadcasting.
Yeah, we are. We just started.
It's not broadcasting us, or are we? I'll try not to say anything that's not
To
public knowledge.
yeah, right. Yeah. So when was the last time you performed here?
Here?
Yeah.
Jay and I did this stupid, like, I played trombone, which I haven't played trombone since high school, so I attempted to play trombone while Jay did, like, silent movie type stuff on stage, just as a test. I think that was literally the last time I've actually performed.
Dang. Was there like an audience and everything?
Yeah.
How'd that go?
Actually, no, I take it back. There was just an online audience.
Oh, gotcha.
It's really just, I think it was literally just the two of us in the theater.
Dang.
Maybe one other person.
Do you think you might get a T-shirt like that? With your face on it?
With whose face?
With your face.
My face?
Yeah.
Huh.
That'd be funny. That'd be good.
Yeah. That's funny.
Hello.
How'd you meet your wife?
Improv. The first time I saw her, I was actually married before, so I was married. But I do remember being like, she was playing Thomas Jefferson in an improvised show at Jet City. I remember being like, that's a very attractive Thomas Jefferson.
Yeah. Dang. Okay.
But years later, when my first marriage was over, we were in like a nerd improv group together.
Yeah.
And so I kind of got to know her there, and then she directed improvised Star Trek, which I auditioned for and played.
Wait, you auditioned?
Okay, we are starting the show soon. Nicole's going to walk out there, and she will conduct the interview from the side stage with, I might chime in a little bit too.
Okay.
Cool.
Awesome.
Woo.
Hi, Nicole.
Hi, Nicole. That's like a mini stage. That's neat.
Yeah. Elizabeth West built it out.
Really?
It used to be short, and when we would judge, you'd about fall into the audience.
How come you guys don't have one over there? Oh, because of the people, huh?
It used to be matched. There used to be a wing here, and the bar was back there.
Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody out there in the Twitch land and actually in Facebook land, YouTube land, whatever. You know the land I'm talking about, the land of the nets, the internets, the webs. How y'all doing tonight? My name is Jay Hitt, and tonight is the Duo Improv Showcase. What we do normally in Duo Improv Showcase is we get a bunch of people from all over the Seattle area, usually, or around the world sometimes, in some cases, and they come in here, they hop on the stage, and they do scenes based on the audience's suggestions. They get their friends, they get the people that they've been doing shows with. They just come out here and then have a good old time. Well, of course, due to a pandemic, I won't even mention it by name. Due to a pandemic, we have been forced to take our show virtual, have it done virtually, and still we try to keep the same energy and keep the same fun with that show. And again, my name is Jay Hitt. I'm with the theater called Unexpected Productions in Seattle. And for those of you who don't know where Seattle is, all you got to do is look in Washington, and you'll find some fires around there. So you follow the fires, and then we're right underneath all the smoke. So if you don't believe that there's a crazy disease out there and you don't want to wear a mask, well, then wear it for the smoke, because it's pretty bad. Anyway, I'm just messing around. But tonight we have a special duo for you. We have Tony Beeman, who is a longtime UP member here on Unexpected Productions member. He's a teacher. He's our artistic associate. Very funny guy. And he's going to be doing a duo with Tyler. Now, Tyler is new to the improv community here. He's 21 years old. He's very, very fun, energetic, and they're going to be doing a duo together. They're going to be the show tonight. And we're going to, first, before the show starts, we're going to just have a little interview session with them. The interview session is going to be done by our very own Nicole Ruiz, and she's going to be asking them some questions. So here, first of all, let me just cut to Tony and Tyler. They're on the stage, and they're all down there, very safe, very safe. Hey guys, how you doing? Great. Well, I see you're all masked up and ready to go. Cool. Well, I was going to have Nicole take each one of you and ask you a few questions, just to get things rolling, kind of find out a little bit about you and what your improv journey and what I don't know, your favorite color. I don't know, who knows what she's going to ask. So Nicole, take it away.
Thank you, Jay. Hi guys, how are you doing tonight? I'm good, thanks. Well, so we'll interview you guys one at a time to get to know you. Tyler, tell us a little bit about yourself.
About a year ago, and I just fell in love with it. But the funny thing is, at first, someone's like, hey, you should start doing improv. I'm like, no, I shouldn't. No, I'm good. I really don't want to. But then I forced myself to do it, and then as I did it, I fell in love with it, and now I can't stop. So it's amazing. It's great. Yeah.
That's great. So where is your experience from doing improv? You said you've been doing it for about a year. Where have you been doing it?
Oh, I've been doing it at Unexpected Productions. Yeah, I've been taking classes there. I've done 100, 200, 300, and coming up on the end of September, I'm doing 400. So yeah, I'm really excited right now. And also I'm doing another class with Unexpected Productions about movies and directing and screenwriting. So I'm really excited about that as well.
Have you ever performed before? Oh, I think you already said that, right?
Yeah. Yes, I have. Yeah. Well, this is my first time on this stage, and I'm really jazzed about it. I'm excited. I'm pumped. So I'm like, yes.
Awesome. You said that you're interested in screenwriting and a few other things. Have you? I don't know. What would you like to do with that?
I don't know. I kind of, like becoming an improviser and a comedian and everything like that. You want to know some other different stuff, and I think directing would be kind of neat, and so maybe later in my future learning that skill will be a good idea. And so yeah.
Very cool. Where are you from?
Oh, okay. So I was born in Denver, Colorado, and then me, my mom, and dad moved to Spokane, and then that's where my sister was born. And then after that, my mom and dad watched this movie called Sleepless in Seattle, and they're like, "That's so good. We gotta move there." And so in 2005, we moved to Seattle, and ever since then, we lived here in Seattle. Yeah.
What kind of activities do you like to do here in Seattle?
Oh, I like to walk. I like to drink coffee, and I like doing improv and comedy and such. Yeah.
Where's your favorite place to get a coffee?
Oh, there's one place called Wildwood next to Lincoln Park. They make the best vanilla oat milk lattes. So good. I go there like every other day. It's really good. I recommend it. It's good.
Let's see. Where is your... What do you like to do for fun? Did I already ask you that? What have you been doing during to occupy your time during the pandemic aside from coffee and walking and I don't know?
Yeah, so, as I kind of want to become more of an improviser and comedian and all that jazz, and so I have my own show on Instagram called Storytime with T, and so every Tuesday and Thursday I would post like a question to like my, followers and everything, and not like, like a fun question too, and I would wait like a few hours later and a few responses would come in, and from there, I would use my improvised skills, and just make weird, funny skits and such. And so that's that's what I've been doing and been working on myself. And jazz. So yeah.
Story time with tea on
Yeah.
Instagram.
Yeah, because it's on my story, right? And I was drinking tea at the time, and my name's Tyler. So then, every person has a different story. So I was like, this could probably work. And so I put it all together, and so story time with tea. Yeah. And it's on my story, yeah.
What was your last skit about?
My last skit?
Uh-huh.
Oh, here's a good one. So one was, so I asked the question, what would you do in the summer, right? And a follower said, my mom and dad would just, shove me into the woods and go play in the woods, whatever you can do as a kid, because I was like 1990 or whatever. And so then I went down to Lincoln Park, and then, I got the camera all set up, and I made my face go zoom into my face, and I said, wow, you're right, playing in the woods is fantastic. I see a great stick. It's great. Oh, look, a rock. Oh my God, it's great. Man, you got an awesome childhood. And then go to the next scene, little something bits like that.
Nice. I look forward to checking out your Instagram.
Yeah, it's fun. It's good.
Cool. Let's say hi to Tony for a second.
Hello.
Tony,
Yes.
tell me, so you are one of the ensemble members here at the theater, is that correct?
That's correct, since 2008.
Nice. Are you from Seattle originally?
No, I'm from Tennessee originally. I've lost most of the accent, but no, I grew up until I was 18, except for a little stint in Wyoming.
Have you always done improvising?
No, I was a poetry/computer science major in college, and I came out here to work for a little company called Microsoft, and I was going to go be a poet after 2 years. But it turned out doing poetry in college was like doing art and having fun with your friends, and doing poetry as an adult is sitting in a room by yourself writing, which I hated. So I was always looking for group art, and I found improv, and it changed my life.
How did you find improv?
I had a coworker who at Microsoft who took classes here for like public speaking and recommended it, and came down here. I'd done a little bit in college, but it was very cheesy, sort of not great, kind of fun. I didn't expect it to have this artistic side, and it did, and it hooked me.
What is your favorite meal?
Enchiladas, number 1. Penang curry, number 2.
How spicy do you like your curry?
On a cold day 5, on a normal day 4, and if you're in the Midwest, just as hot as they'll make it, because they always underspice it.
When you say 5 and 4, is that on a scale from, what is the scale?
That's like 1 to 5. If you go to Canada, 1 to 5, 5 is white people spicy, and 10 is like Thai spicy, so you have to go higher. But
Have you ever gotten Thai hot before?
yes, I've gone way too hot. Thai on 1 has a salad, which made me cry once.
Tyler, have you ever gotten Thai high or Thai hot?
Yeah, I'm not good with spice. Yeah, no, I'm not good with spice at all. Yeah, I start to break down in sweat. Woo, yeah, it's a crazy story.
Okay, I'm glad we got that settled.
Okay.
We know that if we ever have Thai together, not to get it too hot. Have you ever been to Thailand?
Me? I have not.
Where is your favorite place in the world to go or to be at, or that you have been?
I think the Highlands in Scotland, or maybe Edinburgh, but definitely Scotland. I love it. I think my ancestry is from there, and I felt it when I was there. So,
Is there anything about about Scotland that you like aside from the fact that it's your heritage?
yeah, it's like it's rocky, and the mood is like a little bit dour but lovable, is how I'd put it. And everything seems big, so, and old.
Great. Well, it was nice getting to know you guys, Tyler and Tony.
Yeah.
And I'll leave it to you to do your duo.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks
All
for
right. Hey,
Sweet.
thank you, Tyler and Tony for doing this. Like Nicole said, she'll leave it to you. And I learned a lot about you. I hope everybody else learned a lot too. So we'll leave it to you. Thank you, Nicole.
Awesome.
You're welcome.
Sweet.
All right. Well, Tyler, we've never actually performed together. You've
No, we
never
have
even
not.
performed on this stage.
Yeah.
So we're going to play some games tonight.
That'd be awesome.
We may not know the games. We may know them differently. And Jay, head up there on the booth, I believe, is going to be collecting suggestions. I think what we would like is just some random words, nouns, verbs, adjectives. And I think you should, if you're watching this, Jay, are you doing this on Twitch?
Yeah, we're going to be doing it on Twitch. Yep.
So if you're on twitch.tv/Unexpected Productions versus Facebook, if you type Facebook, you might see it. But type it in Twitch if you can. And if he doesn't get suggestions, he might just make stuff up. We'll see. So, but any random words, I think, and we'll use them throughout the next little bit.
Great.
So start thinking of those, and I think we should start with maybe just an open scene.
Yeah, for
What do you
sure.
think?
Yeah.
Get us started.
One quick thing, I wanted to before we get too far into it, I wanted to introduce the audience members
Oh yeah,
really
for sure.
quick here. There's a few audience members, I guess you would call them. Here, let me get the camera over there to them. Here, there they are.
Woo!
There they are.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thanks for
we have,
coming.
looks like we have Dan, we have Ari, Amit, Chad. Who else we have? Oh, we got young Greg Stackhouse.
Very young.
there.
Oh yeah.
Cherub
There
face.
he is. He looks like Jared from Subway at that time. Not anymore. He's a very dapper, handsome guy. Oh, look at that. There's Lila and there's Isaiah and Kent. Isaiah's kind of frowny. It looks like maybe because the two sitting next to him aren't wearing a mask. I don't know what it is. But what these are shirts that you can order. Actually, you can order these shirts on a UP site, and we'll put the thing up there for ordering. And let's see here. Here we go. There it comes. So yeah, if you go to club.upimprov.org, you can order these shirts. We'll put it over a chair for you. And there's an option to get a mask, like the mask that I am now wearing. There's also like there's also a club membership as well. So anyway, I thought I'd do a little commercial. We'll go back to you guys now. So yeah, we'll see if we have a suggestion. Nicole is monitoring the Twitch room here.
Yeah. Any suggestions so far?
Yes. The first one, it looks like, is surfboard.
Surfboard.
Nice.
All right.
Cool.
Let's do surfboard.
Whoa.
Whoa, bro.
Chad.
What's up?
Is that a gnarly surfboard you got there?
Yeah, Zeke, I just got it from a guy down the street.
Oh my god.
Giving up surfing, he said I could have it.
Dang.
Yeah,
dude.
right?
That's rad. I
It's-
like the shaping of it. It's nice.
Right? It's carved out of some kind of driftwood.
Dang, dude. That's awesome, Chad. How much was it?
It was free. That was the
What?
weirdest thing. He was just this spooky old man. He came out of the bushes and he smelled like pot. He handed it to me.
Chad, do you have any pot though?
Well, of course I do.
Nice, Chad. That's awesome.
Yeah, Zeke, you want some of that?
No, I prefer the surfboard
Want
though.
this? Here's the thing, though. He
Yeah.
told me I gotta be careful.
Yeah. What is it? What do you gotta be careful of?
Well, he said the surfboard, it comes with a blessing and a curse.
What? The curse?
Yeah.
Dude, that's
But he
rad.
said the blessing is the curse, and the curse is the blessing.
That's so poetic.
Right?
Oh my
Right, bro? Right?
That's rad. So if
Yeah.
I want to get a surfboard, right, where do I go?
You want to get one?
Yeah.
You just gotta walk around the street till a spooky old man appears out of a puffy cloud of pot smoke, apparently.
Oh my god, dude, that's awesome.
Yeah.
No, you guys like smoke a pot? Like, did you guys share it? Did you smoke a
We
pot?
shared it ambiently, man. It was like all around it. Hey, you know what?
What?
You want a surfboard? Well, I feel like maybe you should take this one.
Are you sure? It's
Yeah,
gonna take
man.
your child though. I don't want to take your child, man. Especially you just got out of the bushes.
I just got a feeling, man, that maybe I'm just the intermediary, giving this surfboard its final push to its final destination. Maybe it is for you, bro, to do the surfing, or maybe you'll give it to someone else.
Oh, can I see it? Oh, damn.
Yeah,
Oh,
take it out, feel it.
It's kind of heavy. I like the feel to it. Oh my god. I
Yeah?
don't know if that's the pot smell that I'm smelling, but oh god.
Dude, I'm turning into a cloud of pot.
Oh my god. I smell it. Oh,
Dude,
oh yeah.
stay gnarly, dude.
Oh, okay.
Stay gnarly.
Oh, what do I do with the surf part though? Oh, okay.
Surfboard.
Voila.
All right. I thought you mentioned a game, more specific, less specific,
Yeah.
which we'll probably need Nicole or Jay's help with up in the booth. You want to explain it?
So, okay, you can back me up on this. I think so. It's basically where we make a scene, right? And then as the audience, you guys tell us more. So like more as in like more physical features, or like more like use your right arm, and just hand it up like this, or more, more as in a British accent, or more as in like, start dancing around the room, or more as in like anything you can come up with basically. And you tell us which one, like, Tony, more dancing like a ballerina, and then Tony would start dancing like a ballerina. Or Tyler, more, walk like an old man, kind of like that. And so we make a
Okay.
scene.
Okay, so it's like more blank. It's not just more specific. It's more anything goes.
Yeah.
And
Like
I
that.
imagine our people in chat can type in stuff if they want more of stuff, and
Yeah.
maybe Jay and Nicole will also give us stuff. And,
Yeah.
that sound good?
If that's all right.
I
Yeah.
think to get us started, though, we need a suggestion from either the chat room or Nicole or Jay.
All right, Feminist Unicorn suggested check.
Check, like bank check.
It sounds like it's up to interpretation.
Okay. All right. Check.
Cool. Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing all right, man. How you doing?
You know what? Me and my steak have it nice and raw. I don't know what's wrong with it, but it's good.
Yeah, my steak's pretty raw too.
Oh,
Tastes
really?
like the cow died in the last couple of days, right?
You said it, brother.
Yeah.
Mine is kind of blue in the middle. What about yours?
Mine's bleeding.
Oh, dude. That's rad.
Yeah, I
man.
can
That's
still hear it mooing when I cut in.
Oh, you betcha. That's how you know you got the perfect steak, If it starts bleeding and just, just has that all blueness to it.
More specific.
The tendons in mine run through the meat like rivers through the estuary of some sort of foreign country.
Yeah, as I drink the blood, it feels like a Christmas day and I'm drinking hot cocoa and the blood just warms up my own blood,
Yeah,
Feels so
I
nice.
tear into the flesh with my fork, which looks like the foot of a bird. I feel like some sort of...
Less specific.
Feel good.
It feels good as like I'm cutting a steak with my family on a nice Thanksgiving day,
Yeah.
So good. I think I'm done with this. I think I need a check, I think. So, well, how do I get a wait around here? Do you know?
Less specific.
Like,
Yeah.
you know, after I need a check? Can I get a check?
More specific.
You have to stand up and
Oh.
challenge the waiter to combat using the ancient Latin words written on the wall right there in gold.
Okay. Sorry, my belly. I don't know how to speak Latin. Do you know how to speak Latin?
Yes.
What do you do?
You just add a bunch of ums onto the end.
More specific.
You take the first letter off of the word according to the ancient tradition of meat-eating Latins.
Uh-huh.
And then you add it to the end of the word, and then you sometimes add an sound. Like eat me for meat.
Okay.
But they're written right there, you just have to read them.
Oh, so waiter may, right?
Close enough, but say it loudly and boldly.
Waiter lay, did my check lay, or else.
Yes, yay.
So, wow, that's about damn time. I've been waiting 5 minutes for my check lay.
More specific.
As I'm done eating the steak of mine, the bloody tender, I would like to pay with my meal, so I need a check to write and give
More
you.
specific.
You know, when you're done with the meal, you gotta pay the person for the meal. So that's what you're here for. That's what I'm here to say. So I need a check so I can write you a bill, so you can pay the restaurant, so I can come back more, and I can pay more money.
So you just want, without fighting me or anything, me to just hand you this piece of paper?
More specific.
This pulped tree, which men of men bore by tearing trees out of the ancient rainforest, pulped up into pulp, and then pushed into paper, according to the
More
ancient
specific.
art of paper making invented in Babylon through papyrus and later purified by scientists and monks who needed to record knowledge during the Dark Ages to ensure that science and knowledge were not lost across time, even though...
More specific!
Though specifically, some might argue it was to pass along religion, the secondary effect of it, which was to create the passage of knowledge in written form, not merely according to oral tradition, which allowed information to become very specific and canonical, as opposed to based on rumor and memory.
Oh, okay, less specific.
Yeah. Basically, I get the gist of it. Yeah.
Very well.
Oh, thanks. Oh, whoa. Hey.
Pretty pricey, huh?
Do you see how much this is?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
They kill a whole cow per steak.
Jeez. Oh man. How should I pay? You think like credit card, cash? What do you recommend?
Blood.
Yes. Blood?
Pay in blood, my
Nice.
friend.
Oh, it's okay.
More specific.
Not your blood.
Oh, okay.
The blood of your enemy.
Oh, okay. So the
Bring
cow.
them here and force them to eat. It's a viral marketing campaign this restaurant runs.
Oh, should I get my waitress to do it or waiter to do it? Or do I sacrifice this cow to put the blood into it?
If you don't know, then you'll never be able to pay and you'll live in debt all of your life.
More specific.
Debt without honor, like a layman who never becomes a professional, like a beginner, like an unconscious incompetent who never achieves the next 4 steps of knowledge. You'll live in ignorance, tasting of meat but not knowing what it really is about.
More specific.
Like I was once. Long years ago, when I was born a child and left on the doorstep of this meat factory, when I worked my way up through the knowledge to be here today to impart it upon you.
Oh, wow. Dang. Kind of sounds like my childhood.
More specific.
Back in my day, you see, my mom, I think, was it, and dad, they had an argument. And then he was like, I don't want the child. So then it was just my mom. But you see, she was way younger and she couldn't take care of me. So she just left me on the doorstep somewhere.
More specific.
And, you know, as she left right there, I was crying, but I didn't know what she was doing. And it was like an orphanage, I think it was, back in the day. And so I see a auntie that took me in and
More specific.
She took me in, you know, as a child of her own, you know, and I was 18 years old where I knew I had to be an adult. So that's where I got tattoos from, all this place, because I didn't know how to become an adult. You know, I had to learn on my own. So,
More specific.
you know, as an adult, you don't know how to be an adult. So you got to learn your mistakes. You see, as you do more crimes and such, you learn more of your responsibilities. And the more responsibilities you have, the more adult you become, and the more adult become, the more things you have to pay with paper, and that becomes bills and checks.
All
Okay,
that
that's specific.
because your father abandoned you.
Yes, and my mother too.
Do you suppose you'd recognize your father's face?
Absolutely not, no.
I suppose you wouldn't.
Yes. What about you? Would you ever remember your father's face?
I would recognize my son's face.
Oh, wow. I would die to see my father's face someday.
Would you?
Are you thinking of something right now? What's your last name?
You already know. It's written on the wall in gold!
Oh,
It's your name too, son!
Oh, bloody hell!
More specific, both of you.
Is that you?
Latinus!
Is that you, Papa?
That's me, and carved right there. Abandoning you, carved right there in an enameled copper that's been pushed against the brass to create two different bits of color and covered in patina. The story of me abandoning you so you would learn the lesson and gain the tattoos on your face so one day you could come here and earn that bite of meat. I have already paid for your meal, son, and I will continue to pay. Check? All right.
Yeah, very nice, very nice.
Great.
We're talking about He Said, She Said, which
Yeah,
you've never played.
Yeah, never played.
Good, this game goes great for people who've never played it.
Okay, cool.
Not confusing at all. It's a game where we have to narrate each other's actions. So we can speak lines of dialogue. The other person will fill in. You know, the only real rule is don't move unless narrated. But
Okay.
if one of us is stuck, the other person will have to narrate them out of it. And we'll take any suggestion for this scene.
Okay, you have the suggestion of Bubble from Social Leah Distant.
Bubbles?
Bubbles.
Nice. Fantastic.
Why are people the way they are?
I don't know.
He said, shuffling across the linoleum floor. Picking up the walker that he had set there a few minutes before and turning toward his old friend Herbert. Why is it that young people these days have all these anarchist ideas?
As Jefferson picked up his walker and he moved forward and he turned right next to his best friend and he stopped and he exclaimed with glory that he's finally retired.
I'm finally retired.
And he's on life discovery, he exclaimed.
I'm on life discovery.
And then he was like, life discovery of finding bubbles.
Life discovery of finding bubbles.
And so then Ferguson decided to go on his adventure all by himself to go find his bubbles.
I was going to invite you, but I've decided to go on this adventure myself.
As he turned around and slowly walked away.
His friend reached out his hand, wishing he could stop him, and suddenly shouted the thing he'd always wanted to say.
I have something to say.
Well, say it.
I need you in my life.
He said, following him at full speed, which was incredibly slow in his walker.
As Ferguson turned around towards his best friend.
Why should I stay, my old friend? Is there anything for me here? You and I have the same ideas. We've spent all our lives together. We've lost track of the young people. We just have each other, and it's the same every day. I wish to go find Bubbles to find something new.
I wish the same thing of you, but I want to find Bubbles too, you see.
He said, throwing his walker aside.
Oh, no. As Ferguson threw his walker aside. And popped goes his back.
That's not so bad.
As he said, as he threw his cane away. He thought for a moment, maybe it's a good idea to bring his best friend on his journey to find Bubbles with him.
What do you know about the place called Target?
You know, when I had my grandchildren, they would say, let's go find a place. And we went to this place called Target, and it was red, really red. It gave me a seizure all the time.
He said excitedly, forgetting the pains of his bodies and running spryly over to the table where he had pictures of his grandchildren.
As Ferguson...
Remembering he'd already thrown away his walker and he no longer needed to hold his hands out in front of him, he picked up the photos.
Oh, look at these photos of my grandchildren. As Ferguson went to go look for his photos and wanted to share his memories with his best buddy. As Ferguson and his best friend walk towards each other and share memories of their grandchildren.
And then the one fell on his little bottom and he slid all the way down the stairs. I thought he'd broken his head, but he was fine. It was the funniest thing. Are you all right?
I've fallen and I can't get up.
Perhaps we already have all the Bubbles we need. Perhaps our grandchildren will find Bubbles and we'll really let them do it. Be content with the friendship we've had all these years.
It's my time. It's someone else's time. As Ferguson went down on one knee, and he didn't go on his adventure. He let his grandchildren go on his adventure and self-discovery on his own.
Get up and stop being overly dramatic. We know you're not dying.
Oh, I thought I had a heart attack. Oh my God.
All right, how much time would you say we have?
All right. I think we have time for, I don't know, we have time for a couple more.
Couple more?
Yeah.
All right. What suggestions do you have up there?
The next suggestion from Crit Witch is Rip Tech Shakedown.
Can you say what sort of tech?
Rip Tech Shakedown.
Can you spell Rick Tech?
So rip, like ripping a piece of paper, tech, like technology, and then shakedown, like a shakedown. So, yeah. Okay.
Rip Tech Shakedown. That sounds like, I'd like to do this in some kind of genre or style.
Okay.
Do you have a favorite genre of movie? Or
Do you have
television
a favorite
show?
genre or movie?
I've got a few, but I've gotten to do a lot. So.
Let's see. I like myself some drama, you know?
Some drama?
Yeah.
Like, would you want like soap opera drama or like serious movie drama or?
serious movie drama.
Serious movie drama, Rip Tech Showdown.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Cool.
Shakedown, shakedown,
Kick
Like-
down.
Like shake it
Rip
down.
Tech Kick down.
Okay.
shakedown.
Mr. Johansson, I have the results.
Is it time? Tell me the results.
Your legs.
Yes.
You'll never be able to dance again.
There has to be another way.
Oh. Well, I suppose. No. You wouldn't want this.
No, but I need it. You see, I'm passionate for dancing. I always wanted to be a dancer. Like, you don't understand.
I shouldn't tell you this, but I saw you dance once
You did, you know.
on stage on Broadway. You were amazing. You changed my life. And I shouldn't tell you this, but we have certain technology we could use
Yes.
to remove your old broken legs.
Is that so?
We could tear you down and replace your legs with cybernetic legs, but I don't know if you'd ever be the same.
Is it worth it? Will I get to dance ever again? Will I be able to dance as young I was as I was in 21 years ago?
You'll move, but will you be able to do it if you're no longer fully human?
What would my mother and father think of me, though? What would they say if I did this?
Cut to memory of mother and father. Yeah. Young Peter, remember this always. Never lose touch of yourself as you go out in the world.
Thank you, Papa. I want to be a Broadway star.
Broadway? Why Broadway? Why not go be a beet farmer like my father and myself and my grandfather?
But Papa, I want to dance and live life to the fullest.
Let him go, Harold. Let him go. I'm worried he'll lose himself.
No. He needs to go to the beet farm where I was in the beet farm once, and how I grew up.
Mr. Johansson, you seem to go into a fugue state there for a moment.
Sorry. I just crazy time. Sorry. I was acting up. It's okay.
I can do this surgery, and I would do it. But are you sure? Some people report feeling they're no longer themselves afterwards.
I haven't felt myself in 21 years, you see. I've been wondering myself if I could ever dance again.
All right. Well, I've got the saw here.
We're gonna do it right now?
I think it's best to get it over with if you really want to. Besides, the surgery is... Well, I could lose my license if anyone found out about this. Anything goes wrong, I will disavow any knowledge of how this happened. I could lose my career, but for you, Mr. Johansson, to be able to dance again and amaze the hearts of humans, I would take the risk.
If you're thinking that I could ever dance again, if you think I can dance again, then maybe I shall. Maybe I should take this risk because I love to dance.
All right. Sit down on the operating table right there.
Like this.
Think of fonder days. Think of the memories. Think of what you can do. Think of the time you wowed thousands at the Madison Garden. Think of the time. Think of the roses.
I can't think of the roses.
Splatter.
Oh, golly.
24 hours later. Mr. Johansson, we didn't expect to see you auditioning again.
Oh, you know what? I feel much better. I got some surgery, and they just chopped my foot off, and they just put another one on.
What?
And I just feel a lot better. You know, I feel like I can be myself for once. You know, I got this. I've been practicing, and I can feel like I can do this audition.
I'd like to see that. We all saw what happened to your legs. We said you'd never dance again. If you can dance, then prove it right now.
Well, the critics are wrong. I will show you that I can dance. I can dance. I can dance.
I think you'll have to dance a little faster than that. You'll never work. What?
I can dance. I can dance. I can dance.
Your legs.
Yes, I know. I got surgically removed. You see, I got.
Extreme close-up of the robotic machinery in his legs.
You like that? You see?
Establishing shot.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Are you okay? Are you good?
No, there's a spear through my neck.
That's not CGI. Is he dead?
Who cares about him? You were magnificent.
We killed the man today with my leg.
Sometimes you have to rip yourself apart, shake down the industry to create something amazing.
That was the most terrifying thing I ever saw in my life. And I
You're
saw
the
my
most
mom.
terrifying thing we've seen in our lives. Congratulations. That was just like a drama. Dramas are always full of cybernetics and murder.
Yeah.
All right, I think we have time for one more.
I have a good one.
Awesome.
Yeah,
What
this
it-
will be the last scene. This will be the last scene of the night.
Do you know a it's one of those, we can do an audience suggestion. It's called What Am I an Expert In? Do you know that scene?
Explain to me.
So it's kind of like, all right, so we're in a scene, and then basically we get a suggestion saying, what are we an expert in? And you say, go-karting. Then we make a scene of go-karting, and we just talk about go-karting, and like, oh, this is how you do it, and this is, like a scene, or,
Okay, and does it change throughout, or?
And it's just all through the same.
Okay.
And like, I think,
And so we're both experts, or one of us is an expert?
yeah, we're both experts, yeah.
Okay,
I think, yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
If that makes sense.
Sounds good to me. We'll
Yeah.
make it work.
Okay, yeah. I think
All right.
so. Pretty sure. I did this in class. I think it worked.
Okay.
Yeah.
What am I an expert in?
Oh, what are you an expert in?
Yes. What are you both an expert in? It's the same thing.
One of the suggestions from Twitch is enchanted. We could conjugate that so you could be an expert in enchantment.
Enchantment.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool, yes. Hello, Mr. Robert. How's it going?
Mr. Wensleydale.
Nice. So I believe you're here in talking about your new narrative about enchanted books, right?
Yes.
Let's get the interview down, shall we?
Of course, I'd be happy to talk about my many achievements in the literary field of academic studies of enchantment.
Nice. So how do you specifically describe enchantment? What's the meaning of enchantment?
There are a great many magics out there. Transfiguration, for instance, the changing of one thing into the other. Augury, predicting the future. Perhaps charms, changing the heart or the mind of a person. But enchantment is adding additional properties to an object or a person or even an event through the use of the fell and beneficial magics available to us in this world.
I see, yes, all right.
For instance,
Yes.
is there anything you've ever wanted to be different about yourself?
Yes, I always wanted to know how to kiss like a real prince, you know?
You wish knowledge. You wish to be able to kiss like a real prince.
Yes, absolutely.
I could temporarily allow you to kiss like a real prince.
Oh, how do you do that? What do you do?
I would just need a little bit of your blood.
Okay, let's get this going, shall we?
Of course, if you'd like a demonstration, we'll do it right here
perfect.
in the interview.
Okay.
Do you mind if I cut your arm here?
Yes, you may. Go
All
for
right.
it.
There we go. All
Some
right.
fresh blood, yes.
Now I'm just going to offer your blood to the devil, and pretty soon you'll be able to kiss like a real prince.
Yeah.
Now, let me warn you, sometimes there are side effects.
It's show.
Sorry, it looks like you're still bleeding there.
It's fine.
I wish I could bind the wound, but social separation and all. And I am not a healing mage, I'm an enchanter.
No, it's fine. We just keep going with the interview.
It's just you're bleeding quite a bit. And
Let's block it up. Okay.
okay, are you sure?
Yes.
You might need this blood back.
No. We gotta kiss like a real prince.
All right, I'm going to offer it to a fell demon of the underworld so that you can kiss.
Fine. It's okay.
Well, can I ask you something before I do this?
Yes, go for it.
Do you really believe the ability to kiss somebody would improve your romantic life? I mean, it seems like a kind of shallow request for an enchanter such as myself.
Of course I did.
All right.
Yes. If you can believe it, you can really believe it and you can achieve it, you see. Anything is
Hell,
possible.
Mephistopheles, arise! Take the blood of this interviewer.
Please.
Teach him to kiss like a prince.
Please.
Yeah,
Please,
I know. Look, you and I know princes are mostly marry their cousins and sisters and probably don't learn to kiss, but
You know, that's what they do. That's what they gotta learn. That's how they learn, you
look,
see.
it's what he wished for, all right?
Yes,
So,
yes, of
hey,
course.
honor the ancient contract
Yes,
and
of course, yes.
use Mephistopheles.
Yes.
Grant him the ability to kiss.
Yes, of course.
His
Oh,
blood.
okay, cool. And just start a little.
There's more of it on the floor over here if you need.
Oh, thanks. You just mix it up and, take a little acid in
How have you
there.
been, Mephistopheles?
Oh, you
Kids
know,
good?
yeah, kids are great, How's work with you?
Pretty good,
Yeah.
HR, charmers are making a lot of money these days. Enchanters, it's a little bit hard with technology taking
that's-
over, but
So that's good. Yeah. How's this enchantment work and stuff? How's that
it's
going?
good thanks to your help. I sometimes worry that our contract's going to turn on me and you'll drag me down,
Yeah.
let me burn for 1,000 years in the underworld, but you know.
Yes. All right, I think it's all
All right.
ready for you,
There we
sir.
go. Thanks for letting me take the credit for your work.
Of course. Have a good one.
Huzzah! The spell is done!
Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Wow.
Do you feel different?
Yes, I do.
Most princes aren't actually exceptional kissers, you should know.
How's that so now, huh?
Well, most of them.
As an expert, I would think that, you know everything of an enchantment.
Again, I'm an enchanter, not an augur. An augur would actually know prince's kiss. By reputation, I assume most princes marry into their own families, have arranged marriages.
I see.
But, you wanted what you wanted, I did it.
Yeah, well, you're the expert.
Huzzah, right?
Oui, bonjour.
Yes.
Yes, I'll try it out today.
All right. You seem to have lost a bit of blood. Is there anything else before I conclude this interview? Can I market my books?
Let's see. Yes, actually, what made you get into the enchantment biology? Like, what? You're the scientist of enchantment. What inspired you to become an enchantment biologist?
Well, the reason I tried to talk you out of the whole prince kissing thing is when I was a boy, I always wanted to be different. I didn't want to polymorph myself into some other creature. I wanted to be me, but I wanted to be stronger, faster. My family was very poor. My dad gave me once as a little boy this straw doll, and I wanted him to be wealthier and able to give me a real toy. And